If you like cats or the occult, this list has your number. They call me Tricky Tom, and I'm here to tell you what games to put on your radar this upcoming week. If you can guess my upnod of the week, you win good luck for the next 7 days. So sit back, grab a mug of flat Mountain Dew, and let's dive in. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, PS5, PC, and Xbox. A new game out of France where you get a pirate ship of your very own and get to take to the high seas, and you know what? Joke's on you. I was tempted to go through this whole thing, pretending I never heard of Assassin's Creed at all. I thought it was this plucky little AA darling. Oh, this cozy beach game, and you're a pirate who loves bathrobes. I bet a couple of you already got off a couple hateful comments, but that's why you should always wait. Esports Manager 2026, PC. I'll admit, I scoffed at this game's premise initially. We're playing a game at a computer, managing people playing games at their computers. But then I thought about it, and, well, esports are a real sport, and they need managers just like football does or baseball does. So that was a bit of prejudice on my part. This is a strategy game where you take charge of a competitive esports team, so you can build yours from scratch or take the lead of an already existing one. You'll navigate the day-to-day of things like player transfers, contract negotiations, sponsorship deals, all that stuff. There's a lot that goes into those Overwatch tournaments. This drops July 6th. Catmail Company, PC. Literally, anything is cuter when you make it about cats. That includes sorting the mail. Set up shop in a quiet little island's post office after the former postman vanishes and chip away at a mountain of undelivered mail. Welcome the daily boat, weigh parcels, slap destination labels on there, and pick up stamps. Expect this game to help you to drop your brain into a lower gear if it's been a redlining kind of day. If you've somehow got 3 other stressed out friends, bring them too. The game features 4-player co-op, and not to be overlooked, but as with all good things in life, things get a little more magical at night. This drops July 6th. Cosmodrill, PC. If there's anything humans have done forever always and forever will do, it's dig for stuff. In fact, we explore vastly more beneath our feet than above our heads. It's pretty sad, but Cosmodrill merges both of those aspects, setting you loose to mine in space. You're just a regular person working a routine mining operation when a mysterious force teleports you to an unknown star system. I imagine this is where this mining simulator gets its action-adventure tag. You'll uncover alien secrets buried around the system, follow emergency signals, and even liberate space stations from pirates. As you gather resources, you'll upgrade your ship to be the best you that you can be. This drops July 6th. Moonlight Peaks, PC, Switch, and Switch 2. I feel like Halloween has misrepresented creatures of the night for too long. Judging from this entry, vampires, witches, and werewolves belong around the cozy Thanksgiving table just as much as any kooky racist uncle. Moonlight Peaks looks to apply the Stardew Valley formula to the spookier side of things. You see, your family homestead has fallen to you, and it's up to you to bring it back to life, or whatever the undead version of that is. Raise enchanted crops, breed mythical livestock, ergo magic cows, and of course, craft potions. And, true to form, you'll have an assortment of mystical townsfolk to get to know. From this crowd are 2 possible romantic interests, if you want to spice up the night. This drops July 7th. Rally Mechanics Simulator, PlayStation release. You know, the nice thing about simulator games is that they teach you just enough about a given vocation to help you sound like you know what you're talking about. I think knowing about cars gets you more clout than most things, so maybe this game could give you a good social boost if you're a PlayStation owner. Become the automotive technician you've always wanted and manage your own garage, balancing inventories and budgets and transforming heaps of junk into slick speed demons. You'll also have to account for time limits, shifting weather, and parts that just can't be fixed anymore. Any good racing team needs a technician fit for the task, and maybe that's you. This drops July 7th. NTE, Neverness to Everness, Steam release. Another entry that injects the supernatural straight into the veins of the ordinary. Humans and mythical beings coexist in a sprawling, neon-lit metropolis ripe for lifestyles of any speed. The story begins with you becoming the city's first unlicensed anomaly hunter and joining a quirky crew holed up in a rundown antiques shop. It's alongside this diverse cast of companions that you'll investigate various disturbances and happenings. But I expect the game beyond that is what will draw many players in. Customizing your rides, buying a home, making it yours, and just living in this vibrant, magical city that's already a delight to look at. This drops July 7th. Cat Chess, PC. Literally anything is cuter when you make it about cats. That includes chess. This entry does not reinvent the wheel, but it does make it more fluffy. Every piece on the board is a unique type of cat or breed with distinct personalities and animations. If you're playing with someone who takes their time, feel free to play with your pieces while you wait. If you find yourself unable to dust off your actual chessboard because your feline friend will not stop jumping on it and messing up your day and making you really angry at it and thinking, why the hell did I get a cat? Why not give this one a shot? This drops July 8th. Echoes of Aincrad, PC, Xbox, and PS5. This entry has you covered if you've been hurting for a new JRPG adventure. Customize your character and step into a massive floating castle containing all sorts of wonders and dangers. The world looks dense and ready for exploration with a companion of your choice, falling back on a frenetic real-time combat system when running is not an option. And to be sure, there will be plenty of danger. This is based on the universe of Sword Art Online, which is a show I recommend if you've somehow never heard of it. This drops July 9th. Backyard Baseball, PC, Mac, Xbox, PS5, and Switch. Do kids still play neighborhood baseball these days? I don't know. My friends and I did when we were kids, but I don't really see that anymore. Well, at any rate, Backyard Baseball reimagines the retro series for a new generation who I'm sure don't play baseball in the street because we lost too many kids. Build out your roster of players from more than 24 scrappy kids and take to the field for some good old-fashioned plucky baseball. 24 teams and 11 stadiums fill out the experience with a hefty amount of options to tailor each game to your play style. No matter what age you are, Backyard Baseball invites you to play like a kid. This drops July 9th. Gunvolt Chronicles Luminous Avenger X 1 and 2 Dual Collection. PC, PS5, Switch, and Switch 2. If you were a fan of Mega Man X back in the day but never heard of this title that I will not say again, then perhaps you should throw it on your wish list right now. Both games and their DLCs are in this collection, along with some needed balance adjustments. It is the self-proclaimed apex of 2D action, so why not test that out? Especially if this is your first foray into this grim dystopian universe, you should pick it up. This drops July 9th. Mesmalie, or Mesmalie, PC. This is a point-and-click visual novel seated firmly in the occult. The story kicks off after you accidentally spark a fire with your own untamed magical abilities. You then journey to a decrepit house in the middle of nowhere, as one does, which happens to be a witch's coven. You will learn how to harness your power across 3 sessions, featuring unique gameplay styles that complement each training session. Expect branching dialogue, choices that matter, and multiple endings, including one for abandoning your training early. My guess is that's not a good idea. A quick bit of commentary though, I like this art style. It tempts you into thinking it was done haphazardly and whatever, but it's not thrown together. It's very deliberate, and it bolsters the storytelling from the looks of it. This drops July 9th. Mothkeep, PC. I've sat through movies where I would have killed to be doing anything else. I could have used Mothkeep, a cozy 2 to 4 hour experience that promises to be perfect for laid-back evenings with friends. It's something you can do while chatting or just staring at the wall. Step into a calm nature sanctuary and catalog the various species of moth you find across their life stages, like from little grub to whatever the equivalent of teenage is to moth. There aren't any time constraints here. Patience is key. So why not learn about an underappreciated subsection of the insect world while you unwind? This drops July 10th. Bravest Coconut, PC, Mac, and Linux. Literally, anything is cuter when you make it about cats. That includes returning library books. You play as Coco, an adorable white cat whose day spirals out after setting out to return a checked-out book. This story-driven puzzle game describes itself as a point-and-click without the pointing and clicking, which I'm sure means all kinds of zany mechanics to contend with over the game's playtime. Coco's richly unique world contains a variety of biomes, monsters, and brain teasers that look to be both challenging and endearing as its character. There's a demo available now, but the full thing drops July 10th. Machinefall, PC. Literally anything is cuter when you make it about— nah, this is not about cats. It's about mechanical death bugs. Now, if you thought the state of the world was, in a word, bad, then this post-apocalyptic game may give your perspective a tune-up. Take control of humanity's push against an invading swarm of mecha bugs. And I do mean humanity as in the entire world. Earth is your staging area. Like, all of it. Command armies of thousands, manage resources of nations, and determine the fate of billions. The tech tree starts at the Stone Age level and advances through modern day stuff, but I have a feeling the cockroaches will always be one step ahead of us. This drops July 10th. INSANIO, PC, and Linux. We close out today with another bird's eye tactical game. INSANIO gives you a feel for what it's like to be in the situation room during high stakes operations. Choose your pilots, weapons, and vehicles for missions, and then just watch them either accomplish the mission with flying colors or die like really shortly. Each pilot possesses their own mix of traits, and you'll need to take those into account when making mission-critical decisions. If missions go south, you can retrieve the equipment again, but the pilots, are like dead, so they can't come back. This is me going off the rails here, but I have to tell you about this Steam page. The Steam page is great. I come across a lot of doozies in my time doing these stream drops. I could do a whole section on Steam pages. But this one is great. It has, it describes the game. It lists features, customizable vehicles, pilots who are really smart. I don't know who. But then you have magnificent procedural generation, which I've never seen before. I imagine that was made by somebody who had never heard of that before. They'd never heard of No Man's Sky. They walked in and saw the game. They're like, you made thousands of maps? And then the dev is like, well, I just, it's procedurally generated. It makes it on its own. That is amazing. That's magnificent. Does Steam know this? And then you have explosions. That was probably, they had like 2 extra spots. They ran out of like features the game has. They're like, well, we could either put in the color green. There's a lot of green in this game. There's explosions though. People love that. We could cater to folks who live in the deep woods and love to blow things up. Squirrels, cars. And then under this is great. That's my favorite one. Almost clever AI. It comes dangerously close to being really impressive. I am tempted to play this game just to find out what that means. Wishlist this game just for that. In fact, oh, by the way, this drops July 10th. Do not miss it. INSANIO gets the up nod this week. I was gonna give it to the cat game, the cat mailing game. That looked just kind of fun and chill and cute and whatever, but INSANIO just came out of nowhere and just took it. I hope that the game gets delayed 5 more times, week to week, because I would love to cover this game 5 more times. By way of engagement, because we need comments, just comment below what a almost clever AI looks like to you. Come up with more non-features that this game should list. This game is a game. This game is 2-dimensional. It ends. It magnificently ends. Thank you for indulging me for a second there, going off the rails. This is a bit different from usual, but I could not pass this up. Really made my day. So I've been Tricky Tom, and I'll see you later.
Thanks so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel to help us continue to be able to bring a voice to the voiceless. Join the over 60,000 indie warriors that have said goodbye to the gaming echo chamber. For even more support, head over to patreon.com/idreamofindiegames, where you can get Discord access, early shows, exclusive content, and more, now with a brand new $2 entry tier. Or check out YouTube memberships for exclusive badges, custom emoji, and other fun perks. Support real people making real things, because here at I Dream of Indie Games, it's always about the games.